We are at Big Bear once again, and this is Holcomb Creek, the hardest trail in Big Bear.
I made a little bet. There's an obstacle that I know is going to be a big challenge for me, but I haven't seen anybody bet today, so I figure I might as well make it a little interesting.
Every year, PowerStop makes the journey from their headquarters in Chicago to the world-renowned SEMA show in Las Vegas, teaming up with some of the biggest personalities in the off-road community. We put their rigs to a real-world test as we attempt to ride 10 trails in 4 states in just 10 days. In a world of boundaries, dead ends, and U-turns, where other vehicles see the end of the road, we see the start of the adventure. So join us where the pavement ends on the trail to SEMA. We are at Big Bear once again, and this is Holcomb Creek, the hardest trail in Big Bear. All right, so you're all aired down, right?
Yeah.
We're aired down.
Your winches are engaged and your Bluetooth is charged, right? That's what we need to know. All right, as they say, mount up.
I don't know what you guys are talking
Supposedly this is the hardest trail in Big Bear. Ian doesn't want to give any ratings. He just says it's hard. So everybody's all here. We're all aired down, ready to go. Start day 4.
From. There you go. Straighten up. For driver.
Alright guys, so we're here on Holcomb Creek. It's very similar to Cane Creek and Moab. A lot of tight turns and a lot of different rock gardens. We've actually got to our very first obstacle of the day. Let's check it out.
Pretty fun. Couldn't make my first line. I was really hoping to get around the left side. I thought that was the better line.
Or your second or third line.
Or the second or third, but got over on Ian's easy line and just made it a piece of cake.
That wasn't the easy line. That's the tallest rock in the garden.
I didn't think I'd make it.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I thought I was too long for that.
I made a little bet. There's an obstacle that I know is going to be a big challenge for me, but I haven't seen anybody bet today, so I figure I might as well make it a little interesting. So there's a bet that the hard line, I can make it, but I can't use the rock that is obviously what it takes to get over the line. So I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'll do every trick I know. I'll do front digs to move myself around. I'll do rear digs. I'll do whatever it takes to position myself in a way that I can make it over. But we'll see. Basically, 2 people bet that I can't do it, and I bet that I can. We'll see what happens. I'm Nate Pickle from Tacoma, Washington, and I'm here with Dirt Lifestyle. This is my 2002 Jeep Wrangler with a 2006 Volkswagen diesel engine. The Jeep is powered by a 1.9 liter turbo diesel. It goes to an Atlas 4-speed transfer case and through a Dana 44 high pinion front axle and a Ford 9-inch rear axle. The reason I chose a diesel swap is that I wanted to get something that was lighter, so be a little better off-road. I wanted something that was really fuel efficient. I've been a big fan of Volkswagen diesels for a long time, and I knew that there was a lot of power potential in these engines. So I took the time and the energy and the money to put one into this Jeep, just to do something a little bit different and something that I enjoyed driving. This is my 2nd year on trail to SEMA, but it's my 1st year flying solo. It was really an honor to get invited back and to bring my own rig. It's definitely different when you're not just, riding shotgun and you're actually driving these trails, and it's a whole new experience with a whole new team of people.
He's gonna have to take this line here, stay within these boundaries here,
This looks like a
and
pretty
here.
interesting obstacle. I know it's going to be very difficult.
he can reverse and change his line a few times, but he cannot drive over this. Otherwise, this and this goes to Brittany and in my pocket.
But I thought it was cool, but then it stopped.
We assumed it was water.
All right, Brittany, I'm calling it.
didn't realize you
We're paid. I don't know where the 3rd one came from.
Yeah, we're
Actually,
part of their 3.
Jeremy owes one too.
I like how mine has been run over.
Yes, multiple times.
By a
Some
vehicle.
scars. It's perfect.
Wait, I give Nate valiant effort.
A for effort.
E for effort?
E for effort.
E for effort.
E
for effort.
He did a
Valiant
good
effort. I
job.
didn't even think he'd get the front wheels over, but he did.
But at what cost?
At work.
Anything for me, my friend.
There it is, 109 relay.
You are the only person I know. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. It's in a baggie, and then there's another baggie, and then the relay is numbered inside. How many bags? Hold on, I'm gonna get.
It's
baggie
wet.
1.
It's wet where I live.
This is like baggie 1.
Not the relay.
Okay, Nate, I've placed this back in bag. Nate's VW powered TJ has let us down. So, winched him off the rock, got him up on some flat. I think they're gonna run and try to get him a computer, see if he can get running again. But for us, we're gonna push on, finish the trail, go to the back end, and then we're headed to a very cool place. We're headed to, I'm not telling you. But I know where we're going.
So, little T-stone. Wanted to try and go up like a vertical stone, flat stone. Do it, and we got her up. We walked her up.
I have this problem whenever I crest over something, I get really nervous. But Jeremy's awesome, Holly's awesome. Shout out to them. Thanks, guys.
So yeah, day 4 is in the books. We just finished the Holcomb Creek trail here at Big Bear, California. It was a freaking blast. It was one rock garden after the other. It was a really, really good ratio of wheeling and scenery and everything you wish for. And it is holding up really, really good so far.
I liked it. It was a good trail. If you tried to do that trail and it was wet, that would be extremely interesting. It would get super sketchy really quick. I'm sure of that.
Today was super fun. There were some not without its challenges. We had a couple vehicle breakdowns.
Nate experienced something. Hopefully it's something he'll be able to repair. His Jeep actually is still on the trail right now.
Big shout out to HP Tuners for sure for putting in all that extra time and effort to help get my rig off the trail while I was trying to get my truck and trailer set up. It was really nice for them to come through for me, and they didn't have to.
Getting them up and over the obstacles was no big deal for me. Jamming the guy that was in Nate's Jeep with no power steering probably has a different story.
I feel like each day I'm just learning a little bit more and more and more, and just really getting the confidence in myself again. And I'm excited. After 4 days of wheeling, nothing's been wrong. The only thing that's messed up is my side mirror, but you can't even tell. Put some tape on there and we're good to go.
I think everyone had a good time. I had a great time. Yeah, and it's beautiful out here. It was a good trail. It was a good trail to do today for sure.
The PowerStop Trail is presented by Optima Batteries, the official power source of the trail, and Lucas Oil, the official oil provider, in association with HP Tuners, Rigid Industries, Milestar Tires, Vision Wheel, Aerolids, RevKit, RCV Performance, Icon Vehicle Dynamics, Traxxas, and Retrax.